Hello and welcome to the channel. The Argumentative Indian by Amartya Sen. Amartya Sen's The Argumentative Indian is a collection of essays that explores how debate, discussion, and reasoning have shaped India's history, culture, and politics. Sen argues that India has a long tradition of public discussion, which has helped in shaping democracy, secularism, and social justice in the country. Key ideas in the book: India's tradition of argument and debate. India has always been a place where people discuss and argue about different ideas. This tradition goes back thousands of years, seen in ancient texts like the Upanishads and the dialogues of Gautama Buddha. Leaders like Emperor Ashoka in 3rd century BCE and Mughal Emperor Akbar in 16th century CE encouraged open discussions and religious tolerance. Because of this culture of argument, India has remained a diverse and pluralistic society. Democracy and public reasoning. Sen argues that India's democracy is not just a gift from British rule. Instead, it has deep roots in India's tradition of debate. Even before British rule, Indian societies had decision-making systems that allowed discussion and reasoning. This tradition made it easier for India to accept and maintain democracy after gaining independence in 1947. Number 3. Secularism and religious tolerance. Many people think that secularism is a Western thing or Western idea, but Sen argues that India had its own form of secularism long before colonial rule. Akbar, for example, promoted religious harmony by allowing open discussions between Hindus, Muslims, Christians, and others. Indian secularism is not about rejecting religion but about respecting all religions equally. Number 4. India's rational and scientific traditions. India is often seen as a land of spirituality and mysticism, but it also has a strong tradition of science, mathematics, and medicine. Ancient Indian scholars like Aryabhatta in astronomy, Sushruta in medicine, and Kautilya in political science used logical thinking or reasoning to make discoveries. This shows that India's intellectual tradition is based on both spiritual and scientific thought. Number 5. Social justice and economic development. Public debate is important in solving modern problems like poverty, inequality, and education. Sen believes that open discussions help people find better solutions for issues related to economic and social justice. For example, debates on policies about healthcare, education, and food distribution can lead to better decisions. In the conclusion, Amartya Sen argues that India's ability to question, debate, and reason has shaped its society in many ways. Democracy, secularism, scientific progress, and social justice in India have all been influenced by this tradition of argument. Instead of seeing India as a place that simply follows Western ideas, Sen shows that India has its own deep-rooted history of reasoning and discussion, which continues to guide its future.